Hi, and welcome to the Travel Boss. Today's video is about the top 10 things to do in Cleveland. Cleveland is the second largest city in Ohio and represents modernization with a rustic flair. The city has a strong cultural side, with theaters, museums, and a thriving social scene in the Flats East Bank, where the Cuyahoga River and Lake Erie converge. Tourists will find no shortage of things to do and interesting places to visit. Take a stroll along Cleveland's popular historic warehouse district. Spend an evening enjoying some of the city's major sports complexes in the historic Gateway District, or explore some of Cleveland's spectacular museums. Let's get started. Number 10. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. One of the most popular things to do in Ohio is to visit the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Designed by Pei, it is more of an experience than a museum. The history of popular music is spread over 6 floors in an atmosphere of multimedia exuberance, with such rarities as the manuscript of Purple Haze, written by Jimi Hendrix. It is here that the rock and roll music industry honors its finest entertainers. Music enthusiasts could spend days going through all the museum has to offer, with permanent exhibitions and traveling national and international shows. This eye-catching, state-of-the-art building sits on the shores of Lake Erie. Number 9. Cleveland Museum of Art. The Cleveland Museum of Art features a variety of art from around the world. It has a particularly strong collection of American art and medieval art from Europe and Asia. Visitors will also find art by North American Indians, as well as Japanese, Korean, Chinese, Indian, and Southeast Asian art. The museum was founded in 1913 and remains one of the most respected cultural entities in the state, with an international reputation for its fine collections. Step into the ARTLENS gallery to see how art and technology merge as you create your works of art. If you are interested in the history of specific art pieces, you can also access the Ingalls Library and Museum archives. Number 8. West Side Market. West Side Market is the longest-running public market in Cleveland. It was renovated in the early 2000s and has been gaining in popularity over the years with both locals and tourists. The central feature is the 1912 Market House with a 137-foot-tall clock tower that has stood for more than a century. In total, the market accommodates more than 100 vendors selling vegetables, fine meats, baked goods, cheese, flowers, and other specialty items. The products and people are ethnically diverse, and the market is a fun place to visit and stroll, even if you do not buy anything. Number 7. Cleveland Museum of Natural History. The Cleveland Museum of Natural History is home to some outstanding exhibits showcasing collections and research in areas from paleontology to botany. Chief among these is that of a 3-million-year-old human ancestor, Australopithecus afarensis, known as Lucy, which was a key discovery in the field of anthropology. Perhaps more dramatic in a visual sense are the dinosaur skeletons that tower over visitors as they walk through the Kirtland Hall of Prehistoric Life. There are also many other exhibits, from geology and astronomy to gems and minerals. Children will enjoy the many interactive displays, like the living galleries in the Perkins Wildlife Center. Number 6. Great Lakes Science Center. A visit to the Great Lakes Science Center is an educational experience that will spark your curiosity about the science behind things like space travel and wind. The center offers hundreds of interactive displays designed to engage visitors of all ages. From spring until fall, visitors can tour the 1925 steamship William G. Mather to learn about life on the ship and the history of the Great Lakes. One of the main features at the center is the Cleveland Clinic Dome Theater, a movie experience beneath a 6-story dome screen that is a multimedia experience of sound and visuals. Number 5. Cleveland Botanical Garden. The Cleveland Botanical Garden features 20 unique gardens showcasing flora and fauna from around the world. Take a walk through the rainforest and desert, or get up close to rare orchids. Among the attractions here are the Hershey Children's Garden, a Japanese garden featuring a dry rock stream, the Mary Ann Sears Sweatland Rose Garden, the Western Reserve Herb Society Garden, the Woodland Garden, the Elizabeth and Nona Evans Restorative Garden, the Campsie Stauffer Gateway Garden, and the C.K. Patrick Perennial Garden. There are always public events happening at the botanical gardens, or you can take one of the day visit classes offered on topics like mindfulness in nature, bee pollinators, and culinary herbs. Number 4. Cleveland Metroparks Zoo. The Cleveland Metroparks Zoo is one of the oldest zoos in the United States, located near Brookside Metropolitan Park. The zoo has domestic and exotic animals from around the world, including the largest collection of primate species in North America. Besides enjoying the many renovated animal exhibits, you can spend time at the 4D Theater or take part in one of the many behind-the-scenes experiences and seasonal programs. Cleveland Metroparks Zoo is also a botanic garden with beautiful year-round foliage. Number 3. Greater Cleveland Aquarium. The Cleveland Aquarium is housed in one of the city's premier historical buildings, the First Energy Powerhouse. But the real attraction is inside, where you will be treated to colorful and unusual creatures from the deep. The aquarium has 8 different galleries with over 50 exhibits and 2,500 animals spread across 300 species. Learn about aquatic life in categories like tropical reefs or Ohio's lakes and rivers. Animal interactions are available, including the ability to get up close and personal with stingrays and touch a blue-tongued skink at the petting tank. Number 2. Lakeview Cemetery. The Lakeview Cemetery was created in the style of those found in Victorian England and France as a garden with monuments, referred to as Cleveland's Outdoor Museum, and designed as a peaceful park. The 285-acre cemetery features elegant gardens and horticulture. The cemetery was established in 1869 and contains more than 100,000 graves, including some famous names. James Abram Garfield, 20th President of the United States, John Davison Rockefeller, and Elliot Ness are among the few who made Lakeview Cemetery their final resting place. A cemetery is a popular place for photography in Ohio, and its park-like setting makes it easy to just wander and be curious about the many unique grave sites. Lakeview Cemetery holds history walking tours and even concerts on the lawn during the year. Number 1. Christmas Story House. One of the most admired attractions in Cleveland is the A Christmas Story House, which was the hallmark of the famous 1983 holiday movie. This movie set home is open to visitors for tours, and it has remained just like it appears in scenes from the nostalgic movie classic. You will recognize the interior of the home, especially the famous leg lamp. You can even buy your replica of it in the gift shop across the street. There are a couple of buildings to see, including the museum that has preserved some of the costumes from the movie and props, like the family's car. The home and tourist attraction is tucked away in a residential neighborhood, making it even more charming. What do you think about this video? Do let us know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.